Another gray sky day. There's some blue showing up, but mostly gray. The wind is starting to pick up a little bit. It's been a pretty nice day up until now. But anyhow, today I went into town. I got things like garbage bags and stuff for the horse sale that's coming up for the fairgrounds. And the auto parts store, they have a tool loan program where you basically pay for the tool, and then if you bring it back, they'll give you your money back. So I went and got this little critter. That's the puller I need to get that Pitman Arm off. Now, I guess I'll give that a try and see what happens. I hope it comes off easy. I have a feeling it's gonna stick pretty good. Okay, so sure hope this is the right size. It looks almost too small. I don't think there's much chance of that fitting. That's not the right one. Dang it, now I gotta go back to the auto parts store. There's no way that's gonna fit over that. Well, shoot. It won't even go over that end. Dang it. Now I gotta go back to town. Okay, back from town. Same critter, but bigger. Hopefully this will fit. It's pretty dang tight against the arm here. Looks like the right one. Okay, that looks like that should work. Now, okay, before I do anything more, I'm having to pull on that pretty darn hard. I put the wheels back on here in case it falls off these bricks. Don't want no squished muskrat. Okay, here we go. Ah, man, that is tight. Good golly. And I'm not getting very much at a time. Well, that didn't work. Good golly, that thing's tight. So much for returning that one. Holy crap. Tell you what, I'm not having good luck with this. I might have to just put this away for now and do my other side of my brakes and call it good. It's leaking bad. I mean, there's a pretty good pile of fluid underneath here. If I can't get it off, I mean, it will eventually come off. Huh. Well, shoot. So when you really look at this, those jaws are really heavy built, heavy duty. But you look at what broke, that's really thin in both spots. Still, I'm surprised it broke though. Well, shoot. Take that back and see if they have another one I can buy from them this time. They aren't really very expensive. This $16 is all. Like I say, what they do for their loan system is they sell it to you basically, and then if you bring it back, you know, you don't get your money back. Or, well, I mean, if you bring it back, you do get your money back. If you don't bring it back, then you don't, of course. But, dang it. I'd rather have a new one anyway if I'm going to buy one. And I was going to bring this back because you know, my entire life, I have never had to mess with one of these steering boxes before. Chances of needing this puller again are fairly small. But, I mean, if it fits on something else, I could use it on something else. So, I don't know. It's a it's an ever tough. But my pickup's a little tougher, I reckon. But being that I broke it, they ain't gonna give me back my money, I don't think. So my $15 puller is gonna be $30 so far. Okay. Round 3. They had another one. This one is not one of their rentals. This is you buy it, and $21 with the tax come to $23 plus my $15, $16, whatever it was for the rental. So this is adding up. This one does say lifetime warranty. Doesn't tell you what the warranty actually is though. But it's a good thing we don't live in California because it causes cancer in California. So anyway, this thing says properly support the vehicle. Okay, I sort of did that. Remove and discard the cotter pin and use a new one during reinstallation. Okay, mine did not have a cotter pin. Remove the nut and clean off any debris from around the Pitman arm. I did that. Clearly mark both the arm and the shaft with a straight line. I did that. I put a little punch mark on both pieces. I didn't show that, but I did. Use your puller to remove the Pitman arm. Well, I tried that. It didn't work. Add light oil to the threads of the puller to ensure a longer life. It was already oiled. Once removed, compare and replace the old parts, blah, 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 blah. Oh. I like that. You know, just remove this part. Not always that easy. Those fix-it books, they're terrible about that. It'll say something like, I don't know, remove the Pitman Arm, or, you know, and you look at that and you're thinking, okay, so which part is that? If you don't know, then you're kind of sunk. So, I don't know. This one seems to be heavy built, but the weak point is still right in there. It's basically the same one as I just broke. Give it a try. Okay, so I oiled the threads. Oops. Try this again. Hitting it the other direction, maybe. If it would go just a little, it might do it, but it's just not wanting to do it. Won't give even a tiny, tiny bit. After breaking that first one, I'm afraid to pry on it too awful hard, but I don't know. Gotta come off, dang it. Probably just gonna end up breaking that puller again. I can't believe how tight that is. Well, says not to heat it, but I think I'm going to try. Guess the worst thing that could happen is I'll have to go down the junkyard and find another steering box. The other trouble, people told me to use a pickle fork and stuff. It doesn't fit, for one thing. And then also, the battery's about to die. Right here is where the seals are inside of here. That's really thin. I don't want to break that lip. Then I will have to buy a new steering box. Now, this dang thing has not moved the slightest bit. My polar arms, little finger things that are wrapped around there, are starting to bend. I don't dare tighten that anymore, I don't think. But I don't know. I got a pipe from up above and put a pipe here on top of this and whacked it good and hard with a hammer a bunch of times. It still won't come loose. I don't know. I gotta get that off because those seals are leaking, and you know, sooner or later they're gonna end up leaking even worse. Oh, so it's got to come off one way or another, even if I cut and torch it off and then go get a different one. But man, I don't want to have to do that. Always some dang thing. Finally got the right tools and everything, and it still won't come off. Well, I can't get this thing. At least I'm going to have to give up for today. Even tried taking a piece of pipe and a hammer from up above and flared the end of the pipe out good, but that thing will not budge. It is stuck. So I squirted it with some penetrating oil, and I guess I'll let it sit for now overnight. But man, I don't know. I just called the auto parts store and asked them what a new arm costs. They're $50-$60 for the cheap one and $100 and some for the more expensive one. I don't know what the difference could really be, but they don't have one either. They'd have to order it. So I don't want to just cut the thing off. I probably could, but I'd rather not do that. Tell you what, I'm sure getting frustrated with this though. I want to get back to work on this too. I've been too busy to do this, and man, I'd really like to get this thing going. But it's going to have to wait. The horse sale's around the corner, and I got to have my truck to drive around. Well, anyway, see you folks tomorrow. I was really hoping to have this done and go do something else, but it's not looking like it. I'm going to be messing with this again tomorrow. I'll try not to bore you with it, though. Find something else. Still got to do the brake on this side, too. I should have done that today instead of messed with this, but that steering box leaking the way it is, sooner or later that seal's going to give out all the way and it's going to not hold any fluid at all. So I got to fix it, but man, it ain't giving up easy. Fun stuff. See you tomorrow, folks, and thank you very much for watching. Sorry to bore you to death. Bye.